All right, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? All right, so today I'm eating at a place called The Goat. Okay, I'm eating at the Dublin location. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Even if you aren't new, if you haven't subscribed, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook. Interact with us because we do like to hear from you. I'm going to say grace and get started. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive for nourishment for our bodies and health. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Today I brought me some sweet tea from home, but look, it took me so long to get here, I guess. A little icy milk, that's all right. All right, so I got the fiery goat sauce wings. I can't really see. Okay, I got the fiery goat sauce wings, and I also got the carnivore pizza. Because, you know, it's Pizza Friday for me. Y'all gonna see this on Saturday. And I just had to have pizza, man. I did. I almost didn't get wings today because I was just like, I ain't tired, but I'm tired. But I just decided I still wanted to get some wings. All right, and then I got a couple of sauces on the side. I got the hot garlic sauce, and then I got the jerk sauce. Now their fiery goat sauce is supposed to be like their hottest sauce or whatever. The pizza don't really look like it got all the meat that is, like, it don't look like the picture, basically. Like, that's okay. I asked for them crispy. They had like a barbecue. I wish I saw a honey mustard, but I don't know if that was just on the side. Big jerk for the wings, a buffalo, with hot garlic. This sauce ain't really that hot. It says their fiery goat sauce. I'm pretty sure on the website it said it was hot. It was their hottest sauce, but I thought anyway, but yeah. I thought it was gonna look a little different too. Just in the picture, it looked like it was like a creamy. Like if you mix like buffalo or ranch, that's what the sauce looked like to me. Like I said, I'm at the Dublin location. It's like, I don't know if the whole place is like this. Like, I guess it's the whole place. You can sign up for their volleyball league or whatever. Sand volleyball. Nah, the pizza's good. Okay. As soon as I've been into it, I don't know. I'm tasting like a smoky flavor. So it's supposed to have pork belly, pepperoni, ham, and some other meats. It's good. It's good pizza. I don't know if I ain't had pizza in a minute or what, but it's good pizza. I dipped it in the hot garlic. I like that hot garlic. It's good. I'm laughing because I don't know if it's talking about this week. I think I do. Did the Little Mermaid come out this week? And my sister-in-law was asking me if I was gonna go. And like I want to, like we both, was talking about how we want to go to support, but I was like, also, I got boys. And not to say that they can't watch the movie or whatever. I'm not saying that. I don't mind if they do want to watch it. It's never a thing for me. But they not into that. Like, the bubby definitely ain't into it. The bubby is into goblins and ghouls, okay? My man's watching Goosebumps these days, so it'd be hard for me to make him sit down or have him sit through. I won't say make him sit down, if I can, but I want y'all to think I don't got no control. Half the time I don't, but that's neither here nor there. But no, I'm gonna dip it in this jerk. This jerk looks interesting. That jerk's on fire. Fire. First of all, it just looks like a whole bunch of oil on it at first. But then you dip your, you mix it around in there, and then you get that jerk. That jerk sauce is hitting. For real, for real. As far as I can recollect, that's like the best jerk wing sauce I've tasted. For real, for real. That's good. And I felt like I've had, I don't know, it's just good. It's really good. I can't even explain. This is good. Yes. But anywho, having the baby sit down through stuff like new stuff or whatever. I had to make him sit down and watch like Wreck-It Ralph, and now he loves it. Loves Wreck-It Ralph. Made him watch Ratatouille. He loves it. I'm just trying to introduce the kids to the classics, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to culture my man, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind Mickey Mouse and Puppy. Y'all know Puppy Dog Pals. I call it the greatest show on TV. Well, yeah. That is what I call the greatest show on TV. I was about to say that's not on TV, but I feel like they had came up with some new seasons because, I'm late to the Puppy Dog Pal thing. Maybe either Puppy Dog Pals came out. It couldn't have came out when Gavin was little because we'd have been watching it because we watched the Disney Channel like crazy, and I just don't remember that being on the Disney Channel. But so I had to come on like, obviously between the time I had the puppy and when Gavin started watching the Disney Channel or like that. I'm low-key sorry because I really rock with them. Bingo and Rolly is my guys. I don't know. It tastes like, Caribbean, like jerky, but then also like when I first bit into the wing with the sauce on it, tastes like a seafood boil sauce. All I can tell you is that this sauce is divine. So, anywho. I don't know when I'm gonna see it, but the Little Mermaid movie, but I definitely want to go and support. Oh, this pizza is hot. Hot and fresh. I would say I'm pretty pleased with this meal. The wings is good. The sauce that I got was supposed to be, like I said, it's supposed to be the fiery goat sauce. It didn't give me an option to get like extra sauce or whatever. I'm really not impressed with the fiery goat sauce, but that jerk sauce, top tier. Next level. Really good. This place, they have, I feel like I saw that they have this in other states. Pretty sure. Fairly certain. And this hot garlic sauce is the bomb too. It's really good. This hot garlic that I had the other day. Well, past times. I think I got their spicy garlic and theirs was good. And it's similar to theirs. It was like a buffalo with garlic in it, basically. That's what I could describe it as. That's probably the point. I don't know, but it's good. You know, I like it. I'm actually surprised with one. That was 5 wings. 5 wings for $9. They do have a wing special. I just don't remember when their wing day is. I can't even try to remember. I'm gonna try though. So I want to say I was looking at the little spreadsheet that the wing group had. Somebody in the wing group had put like all. I told y'all they put a lot of the most popular wing places or whatever, places to get wings, and when they have wing specials. I want to say the goat was like at the top, and the top started with Sunday. So it was either Sunday or Monday. I could pause the video and look, but I'm asking a lot of myself. But they got a couple of different locations around Columbus. Dublin, they got one in New Albany, they got one in Hilliard and Gahanna. And there's one downtown. At least one downtown, maybe more than one, but it's definitely at least one downtown on North High Street. I mean, on South High Street, but I can't remember if there was another one like more in the heart of High Street. Now this one, I don't know if they all have it, but I was telling y'all that you could sign up for like sand volleyball or wherever, but it also is in the same place where apartment complex is. So I was really confused as to whether I was in the right place. I'm like, am I ordering food from like an apartment complex? Is like a little restaurant or something like that? But and it's really huge in there. It's a big old bar. And now that I think about it, I feel like, well, probably this place as well as there's another place off of Sawmill. Is it called Flanagan's or something? That people play sand volleyball, and I mean you could see like, I mean it's right off that place is right off the freeway. It's like that Snoffer. I think it's like the corner of Sawmill and Snoffer. But the sand volleyball courts are like right off the street, and in the summertime it goes down. Okay. People be in there. Let's talk about sand volleyball. Made me think about I was just watching y'all know I be watching maths, I got back to watching the season I had left off on. The season was just so slow. It was just so slow getting into it, man. Like, one, it'd be hard for me to get into it if the people ain't really attractive. And I know that's so shallow. I know it's wrong, y'all. I'm not saying I'm the baddest girl out here, for real. But, like, I don't know. I'd be like, I don't want to watch these people. So, let me see. I was on season 13. This season was Houston. I don't know if they've ever been back to Houston, but this was Houston. I mean, I was about to say I have watched 13 seasons clearly, but I can't really. The most memorable one, a couple memorable ones. One was the one where it was 2 Ryans. I don't know. I really liked that season. I want to say they was in Boston. I think the season that I'm about to start watching, which is 14, they in Boston again. That one was Boston, and lucky you guys are in luck. Okay, I had to make some more space on my phone, so I was able to look at the little list, and it's on Mondays. All of their locations, I guess. The GOAT, this place I'm eating at, is their wing special. You get 10 wings for $10 and beer. That's what it said. $10 for 10 wings and beer. That's what it said. But yeah, I don't know why they did this to this lady, but she was she had got married to Ryan Reynolds, I think, or what his name was, and she was just like, I am. What she said, something about I am not attracted to my husband at all, or something like that, and they put that in the intro of that season. So every episode, you heard that. Well, I ain't hear it, but most people did. I skipped past the intros. I'll skip past the intro and the little episode preview I want to see. I'm going to be surprised. So I'll skip past all that. It'll be about 3 minutes. After 3 minutes of the episode starting, that's where it starts. I don't usually watch the preview of the next episode either. But yeah. I'm about to dip my pizza in this jerk sauce because it's just so good, man. I'm telling y'all it's good. But yeah, anywho, the Houston season that I just got finished watching, they were playing sand volleyball on like a couple of episodes, and then I guess after the season they end up like having a little volleyball league. So I gotta talk about it, okay? Season 13 seemed like it happened like somewhere around the pandemic or right after the pandemic. So y'all should have plenty of time to watch it by now. So spoiler alert, okay? I'll give a thumbs up like this, okay? If you want to skip through the video, I'll give a thumbs up if I remember. Hopefully I remember. I'll give a thumbs up when I'm done talking about this episode. Because I hate 2 things have been spoiled for me. I hate it. I hate that people be so thirsty to talk about stuff. And who was I watching? Somebody I was watching. I can't remember who it was, but I had to end up skipping through the video because I said I couldn't. I'll skip through that part. I'll still watch the video, but I'm going to skip through whatever y'all talking about because I don't want to hear it before I watch it. But anywho, I remember once Game of Thrones got ruined for me. I had found out that one of the dragons died before it actually happened. I was pissed. You hear me? I found out the dragon died and that it got turned to a night walking dragon or whatever. And I promise you, it wasn't even that long. Like, they didn't even wait. Like, they didn't even wait a couple days. Like, they put it right on them, on their timeline immediately. So with Game of Thrones, you might as well get off the internet for a couple days if you ain't want to get a spoiler alert. Something happened with power. recently that got spoiled for me. I'm upset because I haven't been watching whatever the current season of it is. I haven't been watching it. And a season of The Masked Singer. I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all, but in case y'all want to watch it. But I'm just like, I'm sorry because I found out who the winner was. But I can't remember. Well, 2 times when Tamara Mowry was on it. I don't think I even watched her season, but when she was on it, when she got unmasked, she didn't win. But when she got unmasked, she put on her timeline. I was sorry. I was just like, dang, like. And then the winner of, I don't know, a recent season. I don't know. It got spoiled for me, and I don't know if it was on. I could click the shade room. I want to say it's the shade room. Because I follow the winner, and I think I follow her anyway. Anywho. Okay, back to my story. Again, so that is a spoiler alert, even though it's season 13. I think the current season is like 16 or 17, but I had got real emotional watching a reunion because Mirla and Gil, they had said yes on decision day, but when the reunion came, they weren't together. And immediately, when I watched decision day, I am immediately looking these people up to see where they at now, because I mean, a lot can happen after decision day and the reunion. So I want to see, okay, they said yes on decision day, but they still together. And I did see that it said 14 days after decision day they had broke up. I'm like, dang, man. So then I look on their Instagram immediately. I try to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what they doing now. Even if they're together, did they find somebody else since then or whatever? So, and first of all, I'm not gonna watch. I don't feel like watching it, but I guess Bao and Zach maybe went on a date. That's what it seemed like it was alluding to, and I'm just like, how is that a match or a pair? Absolutely not. But also, now I will say, let me say that they don't be attractive to me at first. Some people. But then as the show progressed and I keep seeing them, I'm like, oh, okay. Like maybe something they did like makes them like look good or whatever, you know, look better or whatever. And you know, this could happen if they go on the show. What happens in the show? So I'll be understanding why I'd be so pressed on looks, you feel me? Even though clearly me as a viewer, I'll be looking at the looks, you know, because sometimes you'll be like, man, that's a good looking group of people. All right, these are some good looking people. But like, well, I was talking about the girl from Boston who, maybe it was Boston. I don't know, but I just remember it was a show with 2 Ryans. It was Jessica was married to one Ryan, and I forget what the girl name was that was married to Ryan Reynolds. I think that's his last name. Ryan Reynolds was not cute at all at the beginning of the episode. I was just like, ooh. And even me, I'm like, ooh, she ain't gonna be feeling dog for real. And was she the one that kind of had, maybe she wasn't the one that had a meltdown. Somebody in one of these seasons had a whole meltdown at their wedding because their husband wasn't attractive. But like, I don't know, Ryan grew on me, man. He grew on me, and I was just like, oh man, I don't know what happened. My homie grew on me, and then he was all right. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't as questionable looking as when I first watched the episode. Anywho, girl, get back to the program. Okay, so Mirla and Gil, she basically said that she, like, I guess it seemed like he said it sprung on him that she basically wasn't like attracted to him and didn't want to be with him anymore or whatever. And I was just so sad. I'm just like, dang. Like, now, granted, her experience is her experience, and it was something, I guess, that happened after the decision day that just like clicked in her head to say like she wasn't, like, she didn't want to be with him no more, and she felt like he wasn't happy and all some kind of stuff. She did say something I forget who she was talking to or during the reunion, but or maybe it was maybe just after the fact. She was talking about how negative he was, or well, not negative, but like he would criticize her negativity or whatever, because he called her a Debbie Downer and a basically she was real bougie. She just liked expensive stuff or whatever. And so he would like criticize her that like that all the time. Now, I don't know if that was how they relationship was, like, you know, off camera and stuff like that, but it just seemed like definitely every episode, it just seemed like he always commented about how like how bougie she was, like how much she liked expensive things or whatever. And but to her, like, she just made sure that she could afford the lifestyle that she wanted or whatever. So it ain't like she, like, you know, spending all this extravagant amount of money, like trying to keep up with this expensive lifestyle. She makes the money, and from I got the perception that when they were sharing each other's bank accounts and stuff like that, like, she had more money saved up than he did. That's what it seemed like to me. But also she made more money than he did. Like, I get maybe when they first started, but he said at the reunion that he make $100 more every 2 weeks than she did or whatever. So, you know, maybe that was just where he was at in his career, and then it progressed, whatever. I don't know. But like, he just basically said, like, he wasn't, like, you know, motivated by money or whatever, whereas she wanted to make he said she wanted to make as much as she wanted to make, and she never denied none of the stuff that he was saying or whatever. And he just didn't like that aspect, because and she didn't like it either. She just felt like she didn't want to like completely change her lifestyle for him or for anybody, and she wanted to keep on spending, and she didn't want him to be like that she couldn't spend at all or whatever. And she wanted to like live somewhere really nice, also kind of stuff. And it seemed like she was just more in a better position to like buy a house for their family if they wanted to start a family at that time, because she saved just as much as she spends or whatever, basically, or more, if not more. But in any event, it was a money thing, okay? Like, they you know, she just felt she didn't feel financially secure with him and stuff like that. And she also said that she wasn't attracted to him or whatever, and she said that she ain't love that man. And everybody's confused, okay? Everybody, the experts, Kevin, the guy that moderates the reunion shows, which I love him, because I like people who ain't scared to ask the questions that everybody want to know, okay? He gonna ask the questions, okay? But yeah, like, even Pastor Kyle kind of cracked me up, because he just don't, it just seemed like he don't rock with what she talk about. Like, Pastor Kyle said that he felt like she was just scared, you know, and so she just started nitpicking at every little thing, and that's kind of what built up her ultimate decision to like move on from the marriage, because he just ultimately feels like she's scared. Dr. Pepper was like, where is this coming from? Like, because we all confused, because and I am genuinely confused, because during the season, like, you know, first she was very slow to liking him. She felt like, you know, she wanted to take things slow. So like, their physical intimacy like was very slow. Like, she ain't want to like kiss my man. She didn't want to kiss my man's until like she felt like it was the right time or whatever, because she felt like she had jumped into physical intimacy like too fast before, I think is what she was saying, I think. So anywho, she ain't even kissed my man's like at the wedding, like she cheeked him or whatever, and then like for a good long minute, like they hadn't kissed, and then I think they consummated their marriage like 6 weeks after into the process. Like, he said 2 weeks before decision day. So like, we're just confused, because I really thought that like them, because she just seemed so smitten. She was just like, I just love my husband. Like, I just would have never thought that I would just find someone like you. She's like, you know, you pray about this stuff, but like, you never think that, or you never know or think that you actually gonna get what you pray for. She felt like he was the one for her. Like, she's like, I'm just so happy with my husband. Like he treats me like a princess, all this kind of stuff. Like, she was just saying all this good stuff about him, and then I don't know, something happened, and then he felt like he was blindsided. I just felt so bad for him, because like, it seemed like he just like was real strong, real manly, right? But he was breaking down at that reunion. Like, he cried. Like, homie was sad. Like, he was really in love with that girl. He was in love with her, and we thought that she loved him, but then she said that she ain't love him, and we confused because she said she made the choice to love her husband. Okay, she said it was a choice. Okay, she ain't feel like it was a feeling or nothing like that. She was just like, I made the choice to love my husband. So we confused as to how you gonna say you ain't love him, but you said that you made the choice to love him. Girl, listen, I don't know, y'all. So that was them. Okay, Myrla and Gil. I'm just really sad that they didn't make it because yeah, I felt like them before I saw the issues with Bao and Johnny. I definitely thought that they was gonna make it, and definitely Rachel and Jose, which is funny because at the reunion, I guess all of America think that Jose is gay, including me. I did think that he, you know, just his mannerism, I don't know, it just seemed like he was gay. But homie said, I don't know what they talking about. And Michaela said she got a good gaydar. She didn't feel like hers go off with him, but we can't trust her judgment because she off the chain. Okay, let's talk about Michaela. Okay, that girl is off her rocker. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, we all have issues, we all have problems, but she off the chain. Okay, like how you go? She sat there, okay? Zach said he was getting ready to leave, okay? He said he wanted to leave. And she basically, I don't understand why they didn't talk about this part because, like, she said leave. She said multiple times, she said, okay, bye. She's like, goodbye. Like, she's like, he's like, I don't want to leave you stranded. I want to abandon you. Like, we rode together. First she said she didn't want to ride with him. And she told that man to leave. Like, she literally told him so many times, leave. She even called her sister to ask her sister to come and get her so that she didn't have to ride in the car with him because she said she didn't want to ride in the car with my mans. And he said, okay, well, I'm about to leave. Y'all, she made the biggest deal about this man leaving as if you didn't just say, like, I don't know, however many minutes ago that you wanted him to leave. You literally, she's like, she kept cutting him off. He was just like, well, I don't want to leave you. Like, I don't want to leave you stranded. Like, we came here together, blah, blah, skip. Like, he just trying to say, like, no, I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm going to take you back. You rode with me. I'm going to take you back. She kept cutting him off and she was like, bye, goodbye, leave. You can leave tonight. You can go home tonight. And then she want to say, no, she want to freak out because she act like she concerned that he's about to leave or whatever, and she didn't want him driving that night. And then gonna try to say that, which her feelings are valid, whatever. She gonna try to say that, like, you know, him leaving is reminiscent of her being abandoned by her father or whatever, like, or she has abandonment issues, like her father died in a car crash, I believe, or whatever, and so she felt abandoned as a child or whatever because her father kind of, you know, passed away suddenly or whatever. And so she tried to, like, say that him leaving brought those feelings out of her. The girl, when Zach drove off, the girl ran in the little house. They was on a couples retreat, by the way. Ran in the house or stormed in the house, flipped all type of shit over, slamming doors or whatever. And it's just like, girl, is it all that? Is it warranted all that? And, like, he was, like, really tripping the whole time because she just kept having these extreme reactions to, like, arguments or conversations that they were having. Like, the one day, which, I mean, I can understand. I can kind of understand. I guess maybe the first night that they stayed together or whatever, she had explicitly told him that she don't like to be awakened or whatever from her sleep. So he was going to go work out and take his dog to daycare and then go work out the next day. So he just left and didn't, like, wake her up or anything like that. I mean, I guess he could have sent her, I guess, a message or whatever to just say, hey, I know you said you didn't want me to wake you up or whatever. So I'm letting you know that I'm leaving, whatever. I feel like that's a good compromise, but he didn't, like, you know, communicate with her or anything, I think, when he left. And so she got pissed that he had just left and didn't say nothing to her. So she packed all her shit up and left and moved out the apartment. This was like day 1 or 2 that they, like, in the apartment or whatever. And then, I don't know, she just has these really extreme reactions and stuff. And then, like, it just don't seem like she take accountability for, well, actually, he said that she does take accountability and has apologized for her reactions and stuff like that. But it just be out of control. Like, it's just out of control. Okay, she's off the chain or whatever. And then, now the reunion really pissed me off because, well, they ain't pissed me off for real, but So when she came out, she didn't want Zach on the stage. She didn't want him to be on the stage. She's like, I don't want to be next to him. I don't want to, she didn't want to see him. But then she started saying all this stuff about him or whatever. And so he couldn't really, what I'm trying to say, he couldn't really combat what she was saying or defend himself or whatever, because she didn't want him out on the stage and stuff. So he was like, and he was asking them, can y'all just let me go out there because she's saying all this stuff and like it ain't true or whatever. So then she like said, she didn't want him out there. So then he goes out on the stage and he started telling his side of the story. And then she wanted to come out on the stage when he started saying stuff or whatever. But girl, I thought you said you can't be by him or you ain't want to be by him, but now you want to come out on the stage when he out there or whatever. Like, you want to tell your story and you want to spew whatever your truth you feel like your truth is or whatever. But then when he get to talking his truth, oh, you want to interrupt that and you don't want him to say his piece or whatever. And so it just seemed like she was just very flip-floppy, it seemed like, because she would say one thing 1 minute and then turn around and say she ain't say it the next minute. And this is not, I ain't even talk about their personal conversation. I'm just talking about what I seen in the episode. Like, it just, like, she would flip-flop and just go back and forth from what she, like, flip from what she said or whatever. Like, what else did she say? She said, like, oh, I guess, they had a discussion. Both had decided that when decision day comes, and this was like 10-11 days before decision day, they both decided that or agreed that they would say no on decision day. So she felt like, okay, well, if we saying no on decision day, then I don't feel like sleeping in the bed with you or whatever. And I don't know if she was gonna sleep in the other bed or she asked him to sleep in the guest room or whatever, but she didn't want to sleep in the same bed with him at night. And he's like, but this don't make no sense. Like, he's like, his stance was like, I know that we said if decision day was today or whatever, then what would our answer be or whatever. And she's like, and so he's like, well, I mean, yes, that would be if it was today, but they still had time to work on it. So he's like, that don't make no sense. I feel like, to me, it seems, or I would think that that's giving up. Like, we got 10-11 days till decision day. We can still try to fix whatever is broken here, or at least start making progress towards it or whatever that could possibly change our answer come decision day or whatever. But she was just like, definitely like, oh, okay, like, you saying no, I'm saying no, so ain't no sense in us even trying anymore or whatever. He felt like she was giving up or whatever. So the man left. Okay, so then what he said, okay, well, if we ain't gonna sleep in the same bed, then I'm gonna just go ahead and go to my apartment or whatever, because I'm gonna be comfortable in my own bed or whatever. So she told the man to leave. Then she got mad when he left. Now, that's us as women, I suppose, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know if I should say us, because I don't put myself in that, but, saying stuff that we really don't mean and then be mad when they actually do the thing that we said or whatever. But like, she was mad that he left, but girl, you told the man to leave. And the same thing happened at the couples retreat. Now, the whole leaving the apartment thing happened before the couples retreat, but she did it twice. Like, she got mad when she told the man to leave, and then you gonna make this big hoopla or whatever when he actually about to leave. Like, you don't make no sense. Like, don't say that you want him to do it if you don't really want him to do it. So their whole thing was just a mess. Now, I will say I agree with the experts and people who were saying, because so at decision day, Zach decided to say no. Now, a lot of people, even Bao and other people, were saying, like, if you say no on decision day, to me, that's telling me that we ain't got no chance. Like, it's done, it's a wrap or whatever, it's over with. Like, that's a real definite thing. He was trying to say that he would say no on decision, or he was saying no on the decision day to say that to the death of the past 8 weeks or whatever, but he still was open to giving their relationship a chance or whatever. Well, my guy, then you probably should say yes. Like, we're not, like, he's like, I'm saying no to the marriage. He basically was saying no to the marriage that they had, but he wanted to see where things could go in the future. But also, I guess he really truly didn't want to be married and stuff like that to her. But I'm just like, dude, like, now you real confusing at this point, because, like, do you want to be married? Yes or no? He said no, but he also still wanted to see if he could explore something with her. But I get how that's definitely confusing, because, like, how you saying you want to explore, but then you saying no? Like, for me, I just feel like if you don't want to be married no more, then what are we talking about? But on the same note, I think there was another season where a couple did decide to say no on decision day, but they did explore their relationship, like just a relationship, like try to, explore a normal relationship. And ultimately, I don't think it worked out, but they did get divorced and then try to like do, do something after decision day. So it ain't unheard of. Clearly people have tried it before or whatever, but just I guess his way of explaining it just didn't make sense or whatever. But and then it was just funny because I feel him though, like he would just shut down, like he would be trying to say something to her, like even at the reunion, like she wanted to, it just seemed like she wanted to argue and make a big spectacle, and he was just like, nope, I ain't giving it to her. And he just shut down. He was just like, no comment. He's like, I'm not doing this no more. I'm not about to sit up here and argue with her. So yeah. It's just this season was very interesting. Ryan and Brett Ryan, now I don't know, homie was just really tiptoeing around the whole relationship and his true feelings. Like he didn't want to tell Brett like how he felt about her, which is that and it just seemed like also he was just stuck on her not being his type, and that hindered him from really getting to know her and like trying to build something with her or whatever. But it also, when they first, like maybe the first week, it seemed promising, but then like it was just a no. He didn't vocalize it. He didn't really communicate with her. But somebody mentioned this in the reunion. Oh, Michaela did, about her. He was very vocal, I guess, about her and Zach's relationship. And other people, he was very vocal and very expressive when it came to like giving his opinion about other people's relationship, but he was not that expressive and vocal about his own marriage. Like, he didn't really tell his wife really nothing for real. And then homie Ryan got on a dating app like a week before decision day, and she was just like, dude, really? Like, you couldn't wait a week? Like, decision day is only a week away. Like, I guess he had downloaded the dating app, but he said he wasn't active on there and didn't plan on being active until after decision day or whatever. But it's just like, dude, y'all look messy as hell. But then now reunion came, and his sister came on and said that she had heard that Brett had met somebody, had started a relationship basically with somebody while they was still before decision day or whatever. Now, or that was rumors. Now Brett said that she just exchanged numbers with the dude, and then didn't like really try to, and wasn't even a relationship, didn't try to like talk to dude or whatever until after decision day or whatever. But then that leaves the question, like, okay, well, and I guess it happened that she exchanged numbers with the guy. She had met someone and exchanged numbers with the dude before decision day. And I guess Ryan had got wind of it, or somebody, he had seen the conversation between old dude and Brett or whatever. But it's definitely, messy on both of their parts. But how you gonna blow down on Ryan and you out here doing what you did, girl? But hey, all right, but I gotta go because I gotta go. I just sat here and talked to y'all depth about, but that was just, I had been holding it because I had been binging this season. So y'all hear more again. But oh, let me put the thumbs up. Sorry, that's like almost at the end of the video. I mean, y'all go ahead and watch it for yourselves though. I don't think I spoiled it too much, but I don't know. Anywho, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know things y'all see us try, things y'all see us cook. Interact with us because we do like to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel. Go and subscribe. Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. And we'll see you in the next one.